What's good, YouTube? I'm Zero Zeus, and welcome back to another Boruto video. And today we're going to be taking a look at episode 45. I want to say episode 45. So this will be my episode 45 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment if you like what you see. And we're going to jump head first into the video, like I said before. So basically, today we're going to be talking about episode 45. And I know before I even start talking about the things that I want to speak on, I know I was the main person that was talking shit and I was kind of mad because the shogi thing, and I thought it was going to be really repetitive, and it is, and stupid, but it's not. And today's episode, I was really into it. I don't know why all the other episodes were kind of the same, but I guess because it was this little tension, and you knew that eventually Shikade and Ryogi, they were going, I think I'm saying his name right, they were going to bump heads eventually. I knew he was going to let him go. I knew Shikade wasn't going to turn him in or nothing like that, but I didn't expect for it to fall out the way it fell out, but we're going to explain that when we get there. So I think in this episode, we actually get to see some of his storyline, and I have a theory about that too, because I really feel like it's something shisty going on with his little backstory. Like, not like the story's bad or anything, but with the people involved in it, I feel like it's some fucked up shit going on. But so basically, I'm not gonna go through this whole episode and just explain everything. I'm gonna point out a few things that I like. For one, I like how he keeps ending up in these situations with his friends, and they talking about the Byakuya gang, and you see Shikade like he's just distant from the conversation. He doesn't put too much input in, and you know him usually adding in, even though it'll be a sly remark. He does chime in all the time, just like everybody else. And for him to not be a part of that is kind of weird, and you get that feeling from the people around. You could tell by the way they were looking at him and stuff. And I think I do not know what restaurant they were in. I don't know if it was the Lightning Burger. I don't know if that's what that place is called, but they were somewhere, and basically they were having a conversation, and you could just see that everybody was getting this weird vibe from him, like he was distant, like he didn't want anything to do with it. And just like I said in my last preview, I knew Shikade knew who he was. I knew he knew that he was a part of the Byakuya gang, and it was only a matter of time before he asked him. And so now, now that we got past the one little thing that I wanted to talk about, now we're going to talk about this. Okay, his backstory. So basically, Ryogi, his parents were murdered. And you know, it's like it's your classic tragic backstory. And it's like, it works for him though. I'll give it to him. It's not cliche, not to me. I think it's pretty cool. And I also think it's this little aspect going on where, okay, Gecko. I think that's how you pronounce his name. If it isn't, please excuse me, but Gecko. I really feel like he's pulling strings from the background. Like, I found it mighty funny that, okay, he was out. His father, basically, let me explain the backstory. So basically, his father is leaving to go on a mission. It's supposed to be an easy mission. He says he'll be back tomorrow. And basically what happens is his father comes back, but he's dying. He dies right on their doorstep, to be totally honest, if I'm completely correct. And his mother, she runs out. Everybody's all panicked. He's crying. And I guess he was so scared at the time. He was trying to tell his mother to run, to move, but I guess he was, he just couldn't speak up enough at the time. And his mother ended up getting killed too. And it's like, so sad and all this other stuff. And then he passes out, right? After he uses the Kekkei Genkai for the first time. I think for the first time. And he freezes the dude's sword before he can slash him with it. And he basically passes out. And when he wakes up, he sees the person who was trying to kill him. He's laid up against the tree. So I think he's dead, because Gecko said he killed him. The man that tried to attack him, he killed him. So basically, I find it hard to believe, unless it really was like a million other ninja or something around. Like, I really feel like if he could have took that dude then, I felt like he could have took him. That same guy, I feel like, is probably the guy who murdered his father. So it's like, why he couldn't beat him then, and he ended up beating him. I just feel like secretly he had this staged. For some reason, something's just pointing to me like he is pulling strings from the background. Something about him we don't know. I'm telling you. I know it. And I think that's all I wanted to say about that, besides the fact that I just like I like his ice style. I think that's really cool. Like, not shitting on Haku or nothing like that, because I thought it was cool when he was doing it. But Ryogi, he pretty cool. I like that. But anyway, now to get into the meat of what I really want to talk about, and this is like the confrontation. So basically, I think they played shogi maybe 2 or 3 times, and out of all those times, basically before this episode, Shikade lost. So it's like this episode, I guess he thought up a strategy to beat him, and he basically beats him. And while they're playing, they end up playing to nightfall. Like it was daylight. He even pulls out a little lamp, and I guess that's what really causes Shikade to ask him, because the lamp was on a list of the stolen items that were stolen from the lab, I think. So he already had concrete proof from the beginning that he was part of the Byakuya gang. So he confronted him about it. And at first, Ryogi tried to lie about it. I guess because he really honestly looks at Shikade as a friend. He wasn't just using him for intel or, to get on the inside. He really was honestly a friend with him. So basically, he tries to lie to him. He tries to get around it. Then he reveals that he actually has evidence. And you could tell by the way his reaction that it was true, even if he didn't believe it was true already. Even if he didn't have evidence, if he would have said that and he reacted the way he did, it looks like exactly what he said was what was going on. So basically he chooses the Byakuya gang. And for one, I really feel like it's because of his father. Like I said before, I feel like Gecko manipulated him by telling him he was a part of his gang, knowing that would make him want to follow in the footsteps of his fallen father. And, basically not avenge him, but, carry on his work, I feel like. And that's really messed up. But yeah, so basically the episode ends with a fight. Basically he uses his ice style, which it just looks tremendous, by the way. But he uses his ice style. Shikade still, I feel like he's at that point where he doesn't want to attack his friend. He still looks at him like a friend, like I don't think he wants to take it there with him, but he's gonna have to eventually, I feel like. So we will definitely get to see that in the next episode. That's basically all I wanted to say. This is my episode 45 review. I think this is episode 45. Please, don't pay me any attention if I'm wrong. But this is the end of the video. I've been Zero Zeus. This has been my Boruto episode 45 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next video.